Hi, Dr. Karen Can here. Welcome to another edition of the Spiritual Medicine Digest. And we've been doing a lot of healing on humanity. And some of it is just part of the natural ascension process, and some of it has been me or other healers specifically targeting all of humanity. Now, what's really interesting is that I've been doing a lot of healing on mass consciousness of late, and given the whole 2020 COVID-19 pandemic, it's been really, really important to do that. And at the same time, I got hints that not just mass consciousness, which is like the collective unconscious, but actual humanity, meaning physical humans, like that we as physical humans all have like a connection. So it's like all of humanity is almost like a body in and of itself. So imagine like in your belly, you have a microbiome and you have species of probiotics, so to speak, in your belly, which help you absorb your food, vitamins, that kind of thing. It's part of your nutrition and part of your immune system to have them really healthy. So all of them are kind of a collective, and there are different species, and it's like the whole body of a species can have its own personality, if you will. Another example would be Mother Earth. Mother Earth is a planet, but Mother Earth has her own consciousness, has her own meridians, has her own heart line, her own chakras, and her own energy body, physical body, energy body, mental body, etc. Well, all of humanity is very similar. Like if we put everyone together, all of our bodies together, this probably isn't a great analogy, but it just popped into my mind. So if you're into like comic books and things like that, there is a villain called the Rat King. And what that is all these little mice and rats individually are not very strong in fighting a superhero, but if they all get together, they can actually create this humongous 3-story rat. And so that big rat, the Rat King, has a head, it has arms, it has its own body. Well, here's the thing, humanity has its own emotional body. And this week we did some healing around the sovereignty of humanity's emotional body, which I thought was pretty interesting. So what happens when humanity's emotional body is more sovereign? It's like having really good boundaries. So that means that that any emotional energy that is, whether it be on purpose or by accident, that's negative or low vibrational, that's targeting humanity, it's going to have less of an impact or less of a negative impact, cool. Now, the other thing I want to report and share with you is that over the last several weeks, that humanity has been evolving the water in our bodies, in our physical bodies. First, it started with the water in our blood. And I talked about this in a couple of videos ago. And the next was the water in our fascia. The fascia is like where the Chinese meridians are. It's literally like highways of electrical and crystalline information. So the water was changing and evolving in the fascia as well. And finally, we have the water inside ourselves, the cytoplasm. So inside our cells, the water was also evolving, and that has completed. In fact, I think it started on the 13th and has now completed for all of humanity. So you're thinking, well, what's the big deal with water? Well, water is super important because water can become crystalline in its form. And I'm not talking about an ice cube. I'm not talking about the frozen state. I'm talking about a different crystalline structured state. Water has several different states that was not previously known until more recently. Definitely Gerald Pollack, the scientist, doing a lot of research on the 4th phase of water. As you know, there is gas, there is ice, and there is liquid. And then there's a 4th phase that they call exclusion zone water, where the water molecules are lined up in a kind of a lattice or a matrix. In this form, it is highly charged, if you will. It can actually hold information, which is fascinating. And in my conversations with Source, with God, it holds spiritual information and probably a lot more. So as we evolve the water in our blood, in the interstitial fluid, in the lymph, for example, in the fascial area, and now in the cytoplasm, that actually helps us evolve as humans in a completely different way. For example, in the cytoplasm, the idea was being able to communicate better with the DNA. So that, and specifically in humans, light communication. So the light communication is now improved because of the evolution of the water inside the cytoplasm of the cell. So the light can communicate to the DNA with great speed. It's pretty interesting. Now, I don't know how that relates to how we physically feel. All I do know is that this evolution is for the highest and greatest good for all of humanity. And that, in and of itself, is very exciting to me. So that's what I want to share with you this week. And I did want to mention, in case you have not caught the live interview that I did today. Actually, today is Thursday that I'm recording this. So today I did a masterclass and interview related to autoimmunity in highly sensitive people. So it was a live masterclass, and what we did was talk about the 6 different types of autoimmunity that you can have beyond, there's 5 beyond the physical. So physical autoimmunity is 1. We also talked about the 3 immune systems, and we did some healing around that. So when you listen to the replay, if you did not catch it live, if you wish, you can receive that healing as well. Whatever work we do on individuals or in the group, you can ask to receive that healing. And one of the most important things we did today on the call was what I call cell membrane magic. So what that is reconfiguring, realigning, recalibrating, if you will, your cellular membranes so that you become energetically immune to viral energies, including the COVID-19. Cool. So if you have not listened to that, check it out. It's at the From Heartache to Joy replay page. You can also get it through the special page. And I'll post that if you're on YouTube below the video. And if you're on Facebook, it might be above the video. So you can check out the replay. It's going to be free to listen to, including this activation, all through this week and this weekend. There is a program that I'm relaunching. It's called the Autoimmune Healing Secrets Program, and it's for highly sensitive people. Now, some people say, well, how do I know if I'm highly sensitive? Well, let's put it this way. If you have any sort of autoimmunity or allergies, or you're sensitive to EMF radiation, you're likely a highly sensitive person. So this would be for you. It's the Feel Fantastic formula, where we're going to teach you how to recognize the physical and non-physical things that are causing and contributing to your reactions and those 6 different types of autoimmunity. And then we're going to teach you how to do releasing of these energies from your body, from the various different parts of your body, including your energy body, using Toppan healing. So you will actually get not only receive the healing from me in the recorded group sessions, but also know the Toppan healing directive yourself, so you can do it at any time. And the third thing we're going to do is recalibrate. So we're going to recalibrate your systems to turn down that sensitivity and that reactivity, and to balance your clairs, your clairsentience, your spiritual gifts, if you will, so they're not on like humongous wide sensor autopilot. So let's control those gifts, let's manage those gifts. And then lastly, we're going to help you restore body, mind, soul, to restore the sovereignty of all your boundaries. And in the physical real world, how do you function? What are your habits? What's your household like, to really minimize your body getting sick or minimize your reactivity if you take care of certain aspects of your home? And we give you actually a whole list of resources, things that you can choose to do if it resonates with you, to change the energy in your home, whether that be diet or EMF radiation or things like that you might be sensitive to. So you kind of have a step-by-step kind of a recipe book, if you will, on how to really manage any autoimmunity or allergies you have. And then it also comes with MP3s the autoimmune rescue remedy, where when you listen to this every day, what we do is we just keep canceling out those autoimmune energies, the allergy energies, the infectious energies every single day, because they go in layers and they heal in layers. And then there's also the Reset and Reboot 2.0 MP3 as well that you do once a day. And that helps to reset and reboot all your systems so that, it's like having a computer with a Windows update, if you're a Windows person, or an iOS update. After you do the update, what happens? You need to reboot your computer, right? Or reboot your phone, whatever it is. So when you have new messaging come in, you have we take out the old blueprint that doesn't work for you anymore and put in the new blueprint. Then we do a reboot of the system so that everything talks to each other, everything can take, if you will. So that's also included in that program. Now the package, there's A, B, and C. So package B and C are ones with a one-on-one session with me. These are becoming rarer and rarer as I only do them for telesummits because I am very, very busy doing all sorts of other group teaching. So if you are interested in getting a one-on-one with me, this is the time to sign up, because there's only 25 package Bs, well, probably less now because we launched this morning, but 25 package Bs, there was 25 package Cs, and the Cs is a 50-minute session with me, and with that one, you actually get a personalized infusion, energetic infusion into your version of the autoimmune rescue remedy. So after we do your session, we decide and figure out what frequencies are still needed for your ongoing well-being, and I personally infuse those for you. So that's a really high value, high ticket item. So if you're interested in that, check that out. So I'll post that link below as well to the package, so you can see package ABC if it resonates with you. And also, for this iteration of the Autoimmune Healing Secrets formula for sensitive souls, I'm actually including last week's training, which was the Divine Design training. So if you missed it, this is a great time because of the April 2020 COVID virus, pandemic, things like that. I will teach you specific Toppan healing directives and healings so that you can optimize your 3 primary immune systems. And and here's the cool thing is, when you sign up for the Autoimmune Healing Secrets program, we will be giving you a link where you can put down the names of your family members and household members. We'll add those to a spreadsheet, and they will be included in that healing bubble whenever you listen to the Divine Design training and watch it. Your healing as it occurs will also do the healing on your family. So don't be surprised if your family members that day, whenever you're watching it, start to yawn and maybe get a little sleepy and super relaxed or parasympathetic because they're going through a healing response. So I'd love to help you and your family. So this is a great opportunity because this is a brand new bonus that we're including in the Autoimmune Healing Secrets program. And that's a Divine Design training. Is a 4-module program with handouts and video replays, etc. Yeah. So definitely if you have any allergies, autoimmune issues, multiple chemical sensitivities, chronic pain, chronic anxiety, depression, this is probably a really, really great program for you if you don't already have it. So check that out. And the second announcement I want to make is that on Monday's radio show, I am interviewing Lori Morse, and she is going to be talking about heart health for women. Now, I don't know if you know this, but heart disease and heart attacks, things like that, actually kill more women than cancer. Yeah, it's like one of the number 1 killers, especially in America. And we're not just going to talk about physical heart health. We're going to talk about how emotionally, spiritually, how that connects to our physical heart health as well. And so she's an expert in helping women have a healthy heart from the inside out. So definitely join in the conversation. It's going to be Monday on Light Warrior Radio at 12 noon Eastern. Yep. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube, we'll post the link below. If you don't already have access to some of my what do I want to say? I was going to say prizes. Some of my freebies you can actually get on my mailing list, and we'll send you the link and the call-in information and all that kind of stuff as well. So that's Monday at 12 noon Eastern with Lori Morse, and we'll post the link below in the YouTube video as well here, so you can access that call live. And if you can't make it live, you can always listen to the replay as well. So that's it for this week's Spiritual Medicine Digest. Thank you so much for watching this and connecting with me. I'd love to hear your comments below, and feel free to post that below. And if you think this is a really cool video, please share it with your like-minded friends and family members. All right, take care. Lots of love. Bye for now.